I want you to stop wasting your money. Come on. As some of you may know, I've been using these Aoocci units for the past year, just over a year actually. I've had quite a few different units to try and test, and I have sold a ton of them. For good reason, because they're brilliant. A Carplay unit is a Carplay unit. Android Auto is an Android Auto unit. They do the same thing. So whether you spend £400, £500 on one, or whether you spend £100 on one, they do the same thing. They're waterproof, glove friendly, they're the same thing. Now, the reason Aoocci have done so well is because their products are priced really how they're supposed to be priced. It's not classed as a premium product. I've used all these units and I've used them extensively abroad and here, and they're brilliant. So today I've got 3 different units just to show you. I'm not doing a demonstration on them. I will turn them all on just so you can see. I've got 3 different units that I'm going to show you, but the main reason of today's video is to tell you about a promotion that is on for the next month, I believe. And I have a unique, even better discount code than I've had thus far. So I just want to stop people wasting money on more expensive units when you really don't need to spend that kind of money on it. Save that money for a trip or a hotel stay or whatever. Just don't be spending too much money on alternative Carplay units when you don't need to. Right, so as you can see here, welcome. We've got the massive C7. This is connected via USB, so if you've got a USB port, it's just a doddle, absolute doddle. The C3 that I've been using forever. This one goes on the VFR or flits between whatever bike. All you need is a clamp to stick it to your bars and a USB port, or even a tank bag and a power bank. I've had the C3 running all day long on the VFR, and it took not even 10% of the power bank. So it couldn't be any easier, could it? It really couldn't. The BX that's in the middle here is the premium unit from Aoocci. Again, I've had this for a long time. This is retrofitted as well, so this is all wired in properly to the battery and an ACC point, so it turns on and off with the ignition. The BX has front and rear cameras. It has a radar system at the back of the bike, which is nice. I will say that is a nice touch, but take that away from it, it is no excuse me, it is no different. It's the same unit. It's Carplay. Once you get into Carplay, that's it. It's exactly the same. So, but anyway, enough ramble. Let me turn them all on. Obviously, it's just for show, so I can show you what's what. So at the moment, I've got the C3 plugged into the bike USB. The BX is wired in properly to the bike, and I'm going to plug the C7 into the power bank. I'm going to do this all at the same time, just so you can see how quick they boot up. So, wait, that's that way around. So I'm going to turn the key. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Everything's plugged in. C3's booted up straight away. C7's booted up. Randomly, the one that's wired in properly is the last to boot up, and the most expensive one. Not that it makes any difference. Right, so all these units are connected to my phone. I think that one's just connected first. It can only do one at a time, obviously. You don't have more than one unit connected at once, do you? There you go, look. So that's how long it took for the Carplay to be activated. Come off that. Oh, that one's connected now. Because I've come out of that one, that's it. We're going to have this issue at the moment because they're all trying to fight for, I want to be connected to the phone. No, I want to be connected to the phone. No, I want it to be connected to the phone. So again, the BX has tyre pressure monitors, things like that. So let's go for the C7. This is a beautiful big screen, actually, as you can see. Maybe too big for some people, but if you're short-sighted or anything like that, is it short-sighted, long-sighted? I always get confused with that one. It might be good for you. You've got a lot of real estate there. It's a big old screen, so press your CarPlay button. It'll connect in just a sec. They are lovely units. But anyway, you've seen these units before. I'm going to turn it off. The C7 screen is lovely, actually. These are cheap as chips, like cheap as chips. And they're solid. I've just been to Scotland on the GX. I keep getting confused with it's BX and GX. The unit's called the BX, the bike is the GX. Just been to Scotland on this, and it was perfect. I've been abroad with the C3. I've been abroad with the C5. I've not actually ridden with the C7 yet, but they're all solid. Once they're connected, once you've done your initial Wi-Fi connection to the unit, all your apps that are CarPlay friendly appear on the unit. So your Google Maps, your Waze, My Route app, Apple Maps, weather app, anything that's CarPlay friendly from your phone will connect instantly once you plug these units in. And I just think they're so simple being USB. This one also, excuse me one second. Also, so it comes with the USB connection, should you wish to do that for ease. And it also comes with a wired connection as well. So if you wanted to wire it properly and forget about it, brilliant. But again, these units aren't expensive. And the reason they've done so well is the fact that they've proved that they don't need to be 500 quid. But at the moment, as a special thank you from Aoocci for doing so well with these units, they've actually sponsored this video and also given me a higher discount code for you guys. So if you use the link that's in the description and tap in RichyVida 25, you're going to get 25% discount, 25% off anything in the Aoocci lineup, motorcycles, not the car side. So it includes, she has actually told me, the 25% discount code is now active and it applies to the following products: the C3, the C4, haven't got, the C5 somewhere, the C6, Gaz has got that, the C7, the C9, I gave that away to someone at the ABR festival, the BX, that's this one, the U67 and the BM67. I'm not actually familiar with those two last products, but it applies to basically all the motorcycle products. So the link is in the description to take you to the Aoocci website. When you've chosen what you'd like, tap in my code RichyVida 25. It's a win-win. The products don't cost anything and they work just as good as every other CarPlay unit on the market that's 2 and 3 times more expensive. Don't waste your money. You can have your own custom logo when you boot your bike up, as you saw there with the C7. Let me just do that again for you. As soon as I plug this in, it will boot up in seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, in. There you go. Got the Wildbad Touring logo. Any of these units you can put your own logo on in the intro. Fantastic units. I don't really need to say much more about the fact that they're great. But the main thing here is, the main message is, just don't waste your money on more expensive units. Click the link down below and use RichyVida 25. Talking of going abroad, I'm taking for the first time in a lot of years, a sports tourer to Spain next week. We're going back to Spain for a week on Thursday, I think it is, for the final Picos de Europa tour of the season. So I'm taking the GX, which is going to be powered by the BX. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to, one, taking this bike instead of the adventure bikes, doing it on something other than an adventure bike after all these years. But I'm also looking forward to using the BX. This is the radar unit. Doesn't look out of place really, does it? Obviously rear camera, forward facing camera, which is there. But yeah, I am a big fan of these Aoocci units, purely because they never let you down. They're not expensive, so they don't break the bank. It might take a couple of weeks for it to arrive, so it's not Amazon, it's not just going to arrive on your doorstep tomorrow, so do bear that in mind. It's come from China and it has to clear customs and everything because it's an electronic unit. So do bear that in mind, but they're a great company to deal with. If you do happen to be unfortunate and have any problems, they will sort you out straight away. They're spot on. But anyway, yes, so thanks for listening, everybody. Treat yourself to an Aoocci unit using my link down below and the code RichyVida 25. You must put that in to get the 25% discount on me. De nada. See you soon.